When we're developing the E-PACE, what we wanted to do was create something that clearly was a Jaguar. That's first and foremost anything we do. But most of all, I wanted a car with real character to it, a bit of attitude. We wanted something sporty in character with the rest of the brand. So rather than do something that was very much in keeping with perhaps other SUVs and other cars, we went right to the other end and we emulated our F-Type sports car. And as soon as you get into it, you suddenly feel you're not in just another practical SUV. You're in something very special, very drivable, but above all, something that's exciting. When we're designing our cars, we always want to put a lot of fun into them. For instance, why we like younger animals, especially wild cats like a Jaguar, is they have big eyes and they have big paws. And we sort of adore them for that reason, because they're disproportionate. In this case, we thought about the name we'd given to the car internally. We call it our cub. It's the cub of the Jaguar family. And so we created this wonderful little graphic of the mother Jaguar and the cub that sits as a graphic on the windscreen. When you see it, it'll make you smile. The sporty design philosophy comes out of the overall sense of proportion of the car. It has a lot of form in it. It has lines in it which really make a lot of sense in terms of speed and movement. We wanted to give the driver an encapsulated feel like a sports car. So we've taken the graphics of the F-Type, including the grab handle down the center console, to give the driver that sense of cockpit feel, like a real driver's car. And also on the detailing, we've clearly put a lot of the F-Type front end into the headlamp detail. We're always looking for analogies in our cars to inspire us to do certain things. We use the word chicane line quite a lot because clearly it has motor racing connotations to it. And we've developed a few lines in the car which are inspired by chicanes, that lovely way a line sweeps around. And if you look at the top of the dashboard, you'll see such a line. So it sweeps over the top and follows almost a pure chicane line. And the other one is on the tail lamp. So when you see the car running at daytime, you will see this very distinct line across the back of the car. The idea of using rotary dials and tactile switches are very important. And we've got these lovely rotary dials in the car that give you the temperature and other functions of the car itself. We're inspired by things like camera lenses, you know, that lovely detail, that haptic feel that you feel when you move it, and the detailing of the texture itself. And that's all designed into the actual rotary dials themselves. And we love the idea of textures and colors. And natural patterns are always worth emulating because by nature of themselves, they're usually beautiful things. What I like with any Jaguar is a sense of fun about it when we get inside it. Yes, it's a very serious product, but this car in particular, I wanted a sense of fun to exude from it, without diminishing its value in any way. When you get inside a Jaguar, I want people to smile.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ian Callum, Director of Design, Jaguar.
I love this car. We love this car. You're going to love this car. It is just wonderful. Now, about 18 years ago, I joined Jaguar. I joined with two missions in mind. One was to surround myself with great designers and to create the best car design studio in the world. I'll let you judge. The other mission was to create a whole new family of Jaguar cars that were worthy of the Jaguar brand and worthy of our heritage and everything we stood for, including design, performance, everything else, but also relevant for the 21st century. And you'll have to tell you, as I saw all these cars, that new family, driving around here today, I felt so proud. I'm sure everybody here at Jaguar felt exactly the same way. And now, to join the new family, the E-PACE. I think the family's almost complete. Not quite yet, but almost. Now, I'd like to make a few thank yous. I'd like to thank my design team for coming with me on this great journey that we've been on. It's been very exciting. And all the engineers, the thousands of engineers that helped us develop these cars and make them happen. I'd also like to thank our CEO, Dr. Ralph Spate, and our chairman, Mr. Tata, for the encouragement and the trust they gave us to do what we have done. So thank you, Ralph. We really do appreciate it. Finally, I'd like to thank you all here for taking the time to come and see our new Cub. We love it. You'll love it. Thank you.